Can you really live well on just $500 a month? Most people imagine a tropical beach, but what if I told you the real adventure is in Kazakhstan? Here, $500 isn't just survival. It's a ticket to a life rich in culture, food, and freedom. Imagine eating well, drinking well, and diving into a place where nomadic spirit meets Soviet history. This isn't about being a tourist burning through cash. It's about living, finding a rhythm, a routine, and understanding the local economy on the ground. In the West, $500 is a car payment. In Kazakhstan, it's a key to a new way of life. Here, freedom means waking up without the weight of endless bills, saying yes to spontaneous trips, and sharing meals with strangers who become friends. Kazakhstan isn't smoothed over by globalization. It's got rough edges and a real, palpable soul. This isn't a fantasy. It's reality for those willing to trade familiar comforts for the thrill of the unknown. You swap your sterile supermarket for a bustling bazaar, your Uber for a shared taxi and real conversations. It's a trade-off. But for those who crave authenticity, it's the best deal you'll ever get. Kazakhstan is waiting, and it doesn't ask for much. You just need to be open, curious, and ready to embrace the raw and unfiltered. The adventure starts when you step off the beaten path. Here, experiences matter more than expenses. The real wealth is measured in freedom, not things. So, are you ready to live large on a pauper's budget? Because in Kazakhstan, that's not just possible. It's the norm. The only question is, will you take the leap? The step is calling, and it's got room for one more. Let's get practical. How does $500 a month actually work in Kazakhstan? Housing comes first. For $150, $200, you get a room in a shared apartment, maybe in a Soviet-era block, with real neighbors and real stories. Food? This is where you win big. $150 a month lets you feast at local markets, eat street food, and enjoy hearty meals at canteens for just a few dollars. Transportation is a bargain. Buses cost cents, and a $30 monthly budget gets you anywhere in the city. Yandex taxis are cheap for longer trips. Entertainment and extras? Set aside $120. That covers your phone plan, museum tickets, a night at the opera, and plenty of coffee or beers with friends. This isn't about scraping by. It's about living well, if you know where to look. The city becomes your playground, not just your neighborhood. You can explore, try new things, and never worry about the fare. Your budget covers the essentials and leaves room for fun. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. The secret? Embrace the local way of life. Shop at bazaars, eat where locals eat, and use public transport. Every dollar stretches further here. $500 isn't a limit. It's an invitation. An invitation to abundance, adventure, and a life that's richer than you ever imagined. In Kazakhstan, your money goes further, and so do you. The only thing you'll miss is the stress. Welcome to a budget that actually sets you free. With your budget set, it's time to find your home. Most likely, you'll rent a room in a shared apartment, instant immersion into Kazakh life. Your roommates could be students, professionals, or families, and they'll be your first connection to the culture. These Soviet-era blocks may look rough, but inside they're warm, lively, and full of character. Life here is communal, neighbors know each other, and you're part of a small world. Finding a place is an adventure. Ask around, use local sites, and let word of mouth work its magic. Hospitality is real. Expect to be invited for tea before you move in. Once settled, your neighborhood becomes your universe. Your bakery, your corner store, your favorite lunch spot. You'll learn the bus routes, the rhythms, and the faces. Life becomes simpler, more local, and more connected. You're not just living in Almaty, you're living in a community. This is your foothold in Central Asia. What's a typical day on this budget? It starts with a hearty breakfast. Kasha, bread, cheese, and strong tea. Lunch is the main event. A canteen meal of borscht, plov, salad, and compote for just a couple of dollars. Getting around is easy. Buses and shared taxis are cheap and full of life. Almaty is a city of contrasts, leafy avenues, mountain views, and a blend of European and Central Asian vibes. People take time to sit in parks, talk, and drink tea. Life moves at a human pace. Outside the city, the landscape transforms. A short bus ride takes you to the mountains, apple orchards, and rivers. The air is crisp, the scenery epic, and the silence profound. Day trips to the countryside are a vital escape, a reminder of Kazakhstan's wild, nomadic heart. Here you find balance between urban energy and natural beauty. Every day is a mix of routine and adventure. The rhythm of life is rich, relaxed, and deeply connected to the land. This is Kazakhstan beyond the guidebooks. When night falls, Almaty comes alive. The city's nightlife is vibrant and affordable. No velvet ropes required. Evenings start in cozy cafes or tea houses, where friends linger over tea or coffee. Later, you might hit a bar, craft beer, live music, and friendly faces for just a couple of dollars. The atmosphere is open and unpretentious. Strangers become friends over a shared table. For dancing, skip the pricey clubs and find local parties or underground events. Music and fun matter more than money. Sometimes the best nights are shashlik parties in the park, grilled meat, music, and laughter under the stars. These gatherings are the heart of Kazakh sociability. Being invited is an honor, and a memory you'll never forget. Nightlife here isn't about spending big, it's about connecting. In Almaty, the best experiences are the ones money can't buy. The city pulses with life long after sunset. Living in Kazakhstan means being surrounded by living traditions. Family is central, and hospitality is sacred. Guests are treated like family, and meals are rituals. Try beshbarmak, the national dish, and kumis, the famous fermented mare's milk. Celebrations are epic. Nowruz fills the streets with music, food, and color, while weddings are legendary. Even small gatherings are full of warmth and generosity. These traditions connect people to their nomadic past and to each other. As a foreigner, you're welcomed in if you show respect and curiosity. Here, tradition isn't just history, it's a way of life. So, can you live large in Kazakhstan on $500 a month? Absolutely. But here, living large means a wealth of experience, not possessions. The budget forces you to live like a local, and that's the real gift. You discover hidden gems, make lifelong friends, and savor simple joys. Every day brings new adventures, from mountain hikes to spontaneous celebrations. Life here is unpredictable, vibrant, and deeply human. In the end, you realize true wealth is measured in connections, memories, and moments of joy. Kazakhstan offers all of this in abundance. For $500, you don't just visit, you belong. And that's a richness no bank account can match.